Alrighty, guys. Hello and welcome back. Map number Deuce. It is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready to rock and or roll into this one. It's Team Liquid versus compLexity. The decoys being thrown out, the knife round to decide who starts on what side. The coveted CT side of Mirage. Mirage. Too loud? What are you talking about too loud? What? Literally nothing changed from the last map. What's too loud? Rip frames. I've literally changed nothing. Oh. Weird. I don't know. I got this. Mic is loud? Okay. See if that's better? Question mark. Is that good? You guys didn't say anything about it being too loud in the last map. See if it's better now. See if that tickles your fancy. Is that better for you guys? Is that good? So fading away. Mute your mic and go work out. No and no. Noise. Game sound low, mic is high. Is that better? Is that good? Is that good? Too low? What's too low? You can't just say too low and expect me to know what you're talking about. You gotta help me out. Help me help you. Help me help you. Mic was fine. All right, bring it back up, bringing it up, bringing it up. Yup, yup. All right, see if that's better for you guys. Needless to say, we are live into the pistol round here, and it is going to be a cascade in towards B. Gay's going to pick up the first one. Steel is on the site still, but he is not long for this world. And Nitro able to pick off one, but he is going to get dropped immediately afterwards by Def. So
avoided me.
I know. Actually, that's funny that Nitro brings that up. Not one of them ran around towards that box at all. Not one of them ran around that site box at all. They all ran around the back side of the site or the front side of the site. So they didn't even get close to him. One spotted over here towards the window room. Nice shot from Def. Picks him right out of the air. Going to get some tags up on JDM as well. He's going to be down to 77 HP. See what he can do here with the USP. Going to overflick that one a little bit. And he's going to get dirt napped by Def. 4 kills on the round from Def as well. So big round from him. compLexity, they're going to go split the pistol round once again. That's going to go 2 pistol rounds to compLexity. But only terrorist side pistol rounds have been won so far in this best of 3 as well. For those of you keeping score at home. So we'll see. See if that trend continues as we go into our anti-eco rounds. Now, this is going to be a much more conservative buy from Liquid than they had in that anti-eco round that they were able to steal away on cash earlier. 2 umps, a Galil, and 2 AKs. So it is going to be a pretty modest buy. Did that incendiary miss? Who was that was over there? Let me see. It was JDM. Okay. Yeah, it did go a little bit long, didn't it? Already pushing up in towards the site. A dink gets laid out on Android, but all of Team Liquid get laid out in return. So it is going to be Nitro and Steel. Deagle's in hand. See if Steel can find one. It's Nitro trying to land the flicky poo, but he's not going to find the headshot. He's just going to unload some fire onto them, but Nitro does manage to take down FNS. Looking for a little bit more. That's a failed Molotov that goes in towards the sandwich area. That's not going to find its mark. Good tag in onto, I believe that was Yay. Yeah. No, Def. Def down to 44. But it doesn't matter too much. Doesn't matter too much. You actually see Steel is all the way over in terrorist spawn looking for any of these pesky terrorist side players to fall back from this. Android is over here. They might run into each other. Not going to spot anything just yet. Steel biding his time, waiting. There's the peek, and now Android's going to shy away. No reason for him to over-peek this one. And Yay actually finding Nitro at the end of the round, so he's not going to carry over that Desert Eagle. And finally, compLexity, for the first time in what seems like forever, are able to string a couple of rounds together. So it is going to go 2-0. The reset is upon Liquid. They're going to be onto the pistols as they save up for that first full meaty buy round coming into the 4th. But again, it's going to be an upgrade for FNS. He's going to be onto the AK this time around. It's going to be a Galil still for Android and the ump for Peter. So we'll see now. Slow and steady in towards the A bomb site. Twists, though, opens it up with a banger onto Ye, and JDM with a silent USP, and he manages to get an AK. He might get 3 kills with 3 different guns in this round. Ali's going to get flushed out of his position. Steel gets spotted going over towards Sandwich, but it doesn't matter. There you go, Twist. Sorry. Line it up. Does manage to find another one. JDM going to get dropped, and Steel managing to get that one back. So it's a full save. That's an eco round victory. JDM able to find one with a USP, get one with a Galil, and swap out for the AK, and actually swing that AK down to the lower side of the site for Steel to pick up at the end of the round. So they managed to get it done. Team Liquid on the board early, and unfortunately for compLexity, they actually had to spend a decent amount of money after that last round, just based off of FNS going onto the AK instead of going back onto a UMP and trying to farm some cash money in the ensuing eco round afterwards. So that being said, it is going to be 2-1 in favor of compLexity still, but the guns are in the favor of Liquid this time around. They actually launch immediately into a double up setup. Nitro's got one on B, JDM's going to hold one on A, and he's actually playing over towards the jungle side of things, spotting in towards the Palace side, but not going to get tempted just yet. They've gone for an underpass, slow underpass play. Wow, that was, for some reason, really difficult to say. Underpass play. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, bibba-da-boo, ba-ba-da-ba. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Underpass play. Fascinating times. Got to vamp a little bit because it is a little slow going into this one. Underpass. The push is going to be coming up towards Connector's side. That deep smoke is going to allow freedom of movement, and they're actually going to opt to go towards Catwalk. So the firepower is going to be in the back side here. It's going to be Nitro with the AWP. Are they going to be suspecting of this? He's going to work his way over towards the bench side, and Steel maybe thinking a little bit better about going in towards that apartment, because there it is, Nitro laying down 2. Steel going to get the flick. You saw it from my POV. Android going to find one, but he gets legged. Nitro's over here, but Nitro looking the wrong way. It's going to be a leash to find Peter. It's all down to Android. 11 HP, 1 bullet will do it. And, well, here comes that bullet. 3, 2, 1, dead. Nitro with the assist. Did get the leg shot in. That defense on the B-bomb site, it got red. That compLexity's push got red pretty well on that one. So, little unfortunate to say the least. What's up, Beef? Good to see you, my friend. Long-time standing member of compLexity and an integral part of their organization. So for those of you who don't know Beef, he goes way back. He goes way back. FPS dropping hard. What the hell? I'm not dropping any frames. I'm not sure what the issue would be, guys. If I'm having a little frame, that's weird because I've literally dropped 0 frames the entire time. I'm not sure what the issue is here, boys. I'm trying to spot it here on my OBS as we are in an eco round, so I might have my eyes a little bit off the action going into this one. Alish was able to open things up. AK-47 to the Dome of Death takes him down. And a little slow play coming out. There's a late play from Ray, and Peter able to find one. It's going to be a wall bang there. Not able to find the shot to kill. FNS going to survive on 16 HP, and Ye has got 67. That AWP, it's kind of an off angle here. Steel going to walk right into that one. Nitro going to be your last man standing. MP9. So he's on the bargain buy, coming around from the back lines. Ooh, spots Ye. Spots him twice. USP out. Ye peeking the left. No. There's the peek. Gets spotted. He is going to land the shot. So 3 big kills there for Ye in the round. And compLexity going to find a 3rd round on the board. Now the question is, do Liquid force into this round? Because Nitro is on $1,600. So he's going to have, pardon me, he's going to have a very limited buy regardless of the situation. And it looks like they're going to go armor pistol. Maybe no armor at all for most of them. Twists opts for body armor, but the rest of them are going to be a little bit more keen to hang on to their loot than money. So with that being said, We'll have to see how it pans out. Maybe a fast strat in towards A. Again, you see 2 in Palace, 2 in the A ramp area, and 1 towards the top side of mid, assuming that Android is going to be the lurker this time around. But nevertheless, 1 incendiary or 1 smoke flushes JDM out of position. He's going to have to re-evaluate how he's playing over here towards this A bomb site, because he has been a little lackluster so far in this series, but they already are up 1 map. Good deep nade. That's going to connect onto Steel, drops him down to 36 HP. That being said, the king of nades in this matchup gets hit back with a little nade damage himself this time around. Peter, AWP to the chest of Elige. Twists, almost able to get that second kill on Def. That leaves Steel by his lonesome outside of the murder hole towards CT, and he's going to only have a P2000 to play with, so not too much that the Liquid side can do this time around. But nevertheless, dropping Peter means that they have to lose an AK to pick up the AWP, and now Def going to hang on to that for the next round. He is okay. For a second, I thought he might have been just close enough to go up with the bomb, but he does not perish. He keeps the AWP, brings that one forward into the 7th round, and compLexity have started off with a pretty solid T side, if I do say so myself. Mainly on the back of Ye and Def, really opening up these rounds. 8-3 for Ye, 7-3 for Def. And not too much production out of Elige just yet in this match. But remember, he was the heavy hitter on Cash. Him and Steel really kind of went off there. Double nade A ramp. Peter is limping after that one. Actually, be lucky if he even had legs after those nades came down on him. 3 HP remains. That's a nice early damage find, to say the least, considering he is the AWP player, so it's not too big of a deal that he's down on 3 HP. But honestly, that really kind of changes your mindset going into a round when you go in 10 seconds in and you're already down to 3 HP. It makes it very difficult to play the game that you want to play. Can't be nearly as aggressive. So now we'll see. Looking like they want to gear up for a B hit. They do leave a lurker over towards A. That's Ye. He is up in Palace. 3 players over on B, by the way, for Liquid. Just something for you guys to take note of. They're actually going back towards middle. And this is an underpass play. Does Elige check it? No, he doesn't. So he is going to bypass 1. They grab the bomb. They come back towards B. That's going to be an easy kill. Now, Ye, he's going to come around the corner, and he actually lands the shot. But Elige, the jig is up. Now they're going to be able to rotate back over towards this B bomb site, and they're going to know exactly what's coming. But are they ready for Def to be so close? No, because Elige never saw him. He's going to get a real far forward position, and he capitalizes big time. 2 kills for Def as he takes down Steel and takes down JDM over towards that B bomb site. And with that being said, this round might all be done. Twist's going to walk right into the crosshair of Android. He falls. That leaves it on Nitro, who has salvaged the AWP of Peter at the top side of that B hallway from the earlier kill that Elige got on him. So if they go hunting for that, they're not going to find it, but it doesn't really matter much because there is one sitting in the B bomb site. So Nitro trying to hang on to this for the time being, but with 4 terrorists alive and encroaching on his position, it is going to be a pretty difficult situation to hang on to that. Ooh, here they come. Find 1. Not able to find the second. There's the trade, and there's the AWP salvage. So compLexity now 5 rounds on the T side of Mirage. Pretty solid. Pretty solid, to say the least. So not a bad start, all things considered. Not a bad start. See what they can muster into this round, as it is going to be a struggle buy for the CTs. 4CZs, JDM on a P250. Have you noticed that? That's kind of a weird similarity between Peter and JDM. 3-letter alias, right? 3-letter alias. And both of them favor the P250 over any other pistol on a save round. Did you guys notice that? Fascinating. Very fascinating. Good mid push. JDM, though, he makes it work. Going to find FNS. That's elite lurker. JDM walking right into the crosshair again. Android going to be able to find one, but is he going to be ready for Elige negative? Def, though, able to find one more. Peter taking his time, lining up the shot and making it count. Elige down 6-2 now, compLexity. Because they're AWPers, Grubsy? I mean, yeah, the P250 is cheaper. I do realize that. You know, the price difference between the two pistols and the kill reward, which still hasn't been fixed, right? But usually, I mean, you look at AWPers like JW, they opt to go for the CZ. I believe even Fallen goes for the CZ on his sidearm. If I'm not mistaken, I'm probably mistaken. Android, though, able to find Nitro. Mid-aggression comes out. JDM trying to hit the flicky poo. Def, well, the second try is the charm, and it's going to be one more kill on the board here for the CT side. Elige ready and waiting. That's going to be Yay down. Peter trying to post an angle here. He's going to get tagged up. Surely going to get fragged up. He's down to 53. Guardian goes for CZ2. He goes for the CZ, but he goes for the Deagle as well. I mean, he is a nutty Deagle player. Push from Steel in towards T-Spawn. That's a kill on Android. That's going to leave it in a 2 versus 4. FNS and Peter, the 3-letter names, going to make their way in. Elige is ready for it. No refrag comes out. Twist, it's going to clean it up. It's a relatively clean round here for the CT side of Liquid. They get their 3rd. Guardian's nasty with the CZ. Guardian's nasty with pretty much any weapon right now. I mean, look at how he played in the Major. And I saw that news article or whatever that said that FaZe is going to be his last team before he retires. Man, I hope he stays on FaZe for like 10 more years, man. I really do. If that's the case, if that's actually true, I hope he stays on FaZe for a really long time because he is an animal. He is an absolute animal. He had a hell of a Major tournament. And the thing is I mean, he had an MVP quality Major tournament. Early damage on the Yay. He's down to 72. They're trying to flash their way through the smoke and get forward Tetris control. They are going to get a player out towards the sandwich side, and that's going to be a well-timed push. But look at that. Yay going to find Twists while he's trying to get flushed out for the backside of triple, and he will go down. Pardon me, default, not triple. JDM able to capitalize, managing to find one. He's going to get incendiaried out, and he's going to die. That's not a 1G. Don't spam 1G. You guys are going to spam 1G. I don't know why I waste my breath. Peter going to get the refrag onto Elige down into a 2 versus 2. Nitro and Steel going to be over here trying to make it happen. See, I told you we were going to spam 1G. Oh, does he think one's alive? Okay. I thought we were going to see Nitro lose to a 1v0. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Javis Lago. Who's he looking for? Who is he looking for? All right, so 4-6 now. Team Liquid starting to stabilize their money a little bit. They did have a couple of casualties in the last round, so a reset here would actually be pretty dire, so I don't know why I even talked about them stabilizing their money, because they actually launched into a double op setup. So look at how dry their bank accounts are. $50 for Steel, $150 for JDM. Fraggin has a unit right now, 7 kills to the top, 5 to the bottom. A little top heavy on compLexity side, what with Yay being at 13 and 5 and FNS down at 4 and 7, but FNS is the new IGL for the team, so things potentially looking on the up and up. I mean, look at what FNS did with CLG. Twists switching up his position, is going to get blinded, hunkers down for the time being, and the hit coming in towards JDM whiff. Not going to be able to find that. Def actually getting into window unnoticed. He's going to have to break the vent if he wants to go through murder hole, but he doesn't. He's going to come around the wrap side through jungle. It's going to be a free kill on Elige. Nice shot from JDM, making up for that earlier whiff. Looking for a third in towards connector, not finding it just yet. Android is there. Surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one because its back was exposed. Steel on high, nice shot from Android. He's on 3, he's got to ace it to win it. Now it's going to be JDM's turn to take up that cup. Lands the shot, nice job. Barely saw a sliver of him, but it was enough for JDM to take him down. 4 kills ultimately for JDM. So he misses the easy ones, hits the hard ones, and Liquid are going to pull within 1 round now of compLexity. We launch into the 12th round. So he made up for that early miss. And now, Team Liquid, with an understanding that it is going to be a save for compLexity. So they're going to bring out the pea shooters. The nerd mowers, if you will. Staple gun? Any old school Quake players in here? Staple gun? Nail gun? Was it a nail gun or a staple gun? It was a nail gun, wasn't it? Ooh! Elige second guessing himself. He's going to go for 3. Maybe another head down there to pop. Yay. Not connecting any of those shots. Go for the reload. Pop back out around the corner. Oop. Oh, steal. That's a rough go of it. And there you go. Twist's going to clean things up. Is it a nail gun? No, not the rail gun. That came out in Quake 3, I believe. No, Quake 2 had a rail gun. I'm talking about old school, original Quake. Original Quake. I believe it was a nail gun. Yeah. I make you fall asleep, Dirt Kid? Wake up! Grab a bush and put a little makeup. I had the scars to fade away the shake-up. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Here you go, creating another fable. He wanted to. Nice shot, JDM. Well timed. Going to find him jumping around the corner. That was a cat push. Well done indeed. So now the push coming around from the backside of the smoke on A slope. 4 plays 5. compLexity, man down early on. FNS got picked out of the sky. Good flashbang. That shies Twists away from the angle. There's a good shot from Ye. And Elige goes down. Ye's having himself a pretty solid map so far. All things considered that they've had a couple of rounds slide into the last couple. No smoke towards CT. Incendiary grenade going to come out towards the jungle side. That's a good nade to the backside. Actually, surprisingly, only does 4 damage to death. So now we'll have to see. 1 at Firebox, 1 under balcony, and 1 at A slope. Peter, no AWP, and they're all 40 HP or below. Incendiary, is it going to reach? It's just short. Peter managing to find Steel. Good counter flash comes out. Ye peeks, finds one more. It's all down to Nitro, 2 versus 1. Can he clutch it? Can he clutch the round? No. It's going to get dropped by Death. That is going to be a 7th round now for compLexity. Op salvaged for Peter. He's going to carry that over into this 14th round. And like I said, Ye, he's on a burner right now. 17-8 for the young player. So not a bad half here from compLexity as they look to take the lion's share of the rounds into the second half here. One more will solidify them at least a 1-round lead going into the second half of this one. It's a force buy from Team Liquid, an AWP for JDM, an M4 for Twists, a couple of CZs and a Deagle. Jumping Steel, not going to get caught. Counter flash comes out. Deep nade, little off the mark, not going to connect, and that flashbang was, well, it was something. Not sure what yet, but it was something. JDM going to get aggressive here in lower mid. The unfortunate thing is his top mid is actually really exposed. So he can't stick around for too terribly long. Here comes the repeat. That's good opening. Now they know that there's an AWP in play, but the push is going to be coming in towards the A bomb site. Bomb is over here. There's the peek. It's a dry face. Android goes down, but Ye's there for the refrag, and he takes minimal damage as well. Only 22 points. Now he's down to 64. Peter, nice shot. JDM rectifying the aim, managing to find it, and that's the bomb carrier down. Good shot from FNS from underpass to window. Takes down Steel. And now we launch into a 2 versus 2. AWP AK versus AWP AK. Both AWPers have been wounded. Both riflers are on 100 HP. Both riflers have an upgraded pistol. Both AWPers have stock pistols. Fascinating. And now the slow play. FNS coming in from connector. There's the peek from Peter. Never saw it coming, and now it's JDM versus 2. Trying to get himself out towards triple box. Spots one, misses the shot. Peter lined up, misses his opportunity, and now FNS in a 1 versus 1. Gonna get the shot in. JDM goes down. It's an 8th round for compLexity. No matter what happens in this final round, they will have a lead going into the second half. So it goes 6-8. Elige on an MP9, some upgraded pistols. It's the kitchen sink buy for Team Liquid. Not the best look going into this one. Now remember, compLexity chose Cash. Liquid chose Mirage. And so far, compLexity has a better showing here on Cash than they did on Mirage earlier. AWP swapped out, using it for spawn-based AWPing. Not a bad choice, all things considered. Yay, though. He continues his strong form on this map, picking up another kill, taking, again, just complete minimal damage. 4 HP missing. That's it. 2-man advantage now for compLexity as they move into the second stage of the final round of the first half of the second map in this best of 3 in the first round of the qualifying stages of the I-League Star Ladder tournament. Is that enough of a breakdown for you guys? Quick maths. Bomb working its way in towards a triple side. CT coverage is there as well. Don't really need to fake it out, but they're a little unsure about an A ramp player or a Palace player, so definitely doesn't hurt to be thorough. There you go. Whittling them down one by one. JDM, that push down through A ramp. He's going to get found out and taken down. A flawless round from compLexity, and they're going to take 9 rounds. A 3-round lead going into the second half here. See if they can capitalize on it moving into the first pistol or the second pistol round, as they've split pistol rounds on previous maps. Alrighty, so into the second half we go. It's going to be Team Liquid now on the terrorist side, compLexity on the CT side. And we'll see. Pistol round victory for Liquid could pull them even with compLexity, all things considered. You just have to win the round, and again, that would be a split, and it would be 4 out of 4 terrorist side pistol round victories. Steel is having a little bit of a rough map here. 5 kills in that opening half. A little bit of a bummerino, to say the least, but we'll see if he can pick up the pace here into this second half. Little bait and switch strategy over here towards B. I like this. FS is going to be the bait. He's going to be the one wide peeking, but the push is going to come around from underpass towards connector. Deep smoke goes in. That's going to allow freedom of vision. But Peter going to be able to find one. He will get traded by Twists. That's going to be a P250 upgrade for him, or P2000, pardon me, upgrade for him. Oh! Later, FNS, get off the server. You've just been deleted, annihilated, wrecked. Yeah, he's not spotted towards CT. Will get a frag in on JDM, takes it down and equalizes it into a 3 versus 3. There's the spot, though. Twists with his 3rd of the round, looking for a little bit more frontside triple plant. One spotted over towards Ticket. That's going to be Twists on 4 now. It's looking good, maybe for the ace, and there it is. Twists, pistol, ace. I believe that was all headshots as well. Nicely done from him. And that's going to bring Team Liquid right back into this game. So 9-7, Team Liquid picking up with the momentum into the second half. Not a bad start, to say the least. That's going to be confidence building for Twists as well. So we'll see. 2 rounds the difference. Team Liquid on a big meaty buy. Peter's going to have the scout. Where is he going to take it? Over towards B, potentially for some, yeah. He's going to be watching up there, trying to play the Tarek angle. Deep smoke, Elige, pretty accelerated in towards this push towards B. There are 4 players over here. The bomb is deep B halls, so he's just going to bide his time, see if anybody gets a little too aggressive for their own good. Everybody's saying bot steal. Psh. Come on, man. The guy just dropped 26 frags in a 16-4 victory or 16-6 victory on map number 1. 26 frags? I think it was 26 frags. Elige tried his best. They did pull the rotation, though, and that's going to be bad news bears here on this B bomb site. Steel dropping out, going to pick up a kill. One player spotted over here towards mid. That's JDM. He will finish off FNS over in that corridor, and that's a good, beefy nade, but it doesn't matter. Yay! Managing to find one more regardless of that. So Steel goes down. It is going to come into a 1-on-3 now as Twists dispatches of Android. That push not coming around just yet. There's the peek, and there it is. So another 2 kills. That's 7 kills in 2 rounds now for Twists. And Team Liquid back within 1. Whoa. Let's not get too crazy in chat here. Let's not get too crazy in chat. You guys are savage tonight. Straight savage. Fast push towards A. They know that they're not going to have the proper defenses, and FNS getting stuck in the window certainly doesn't help Def, but it actually prevents him from getting too deep into the B bomb site, so he can actually rotate a little bit faster. So, unbeknownst to them, he does actually help out just a little bit. Lee's already picking up 2. FNS going to go down immediately afterwards, and things looking pretty damn good here for Team Liquid. Nitro picking up 2 kills on the MAC-10, and he will lose his life, but he was upgrading anyway. Steel able to pick off the final player for that sweet, sweet SMG cheddar. All M4 is being purchased here for compLexity as well. So Peter, it doesn't have his comfort weapon, doesn't have the AWP. He's actually having a relatively rough match right now. He is down on 9 kills. FNS sitting on, I believe it was 6. Looking at it there for a second. Top mid control, 4 players out for the terrorist side of Liquid. They're trying to get some early mid control. And they're going to get just that. That smoke towards window side, and now all 5 players are going to be over in this area. And fast up through connector. Look at this. JDM just mows Def's lawn and the backside of jungle. Peter does manage to get the refrag. Elige hunkering down on stairs, trying to stay alive. Good nade. A little bit short. Yeah, he's going to stay alive on 20 HP over towards CT, but it doesn't matter. Twists is on a tear right now. Steel will go down to FNS over towards the murder hole and window. They're still looking for it. Twist still over by stairs. Oh, that flashbang. Was that a team flash? I think that was actually a terror-side flash thrown over the top side of connector that blinded up Yay just long enough for Twists to get away. 11 HP, but they do have Nitro in the B-bomb site right now. So the rotation is going to come in, but he's got himself forward already. And Yay is going to be the one over here, and he's on 20 HP. So it's going to be a struggle right now for compLexity. And it just got even worse because now Nitro can get a forward position over towards Market. The bomb's going to make its way on in. Twist's going to go ahead and plant the potato in the garden. Whoa! Nitro! Oh. Now things get really tough for Team Liquid. Combined 19 HP for the remaining 2 terror-side players. Twists peeking out a little bit wide there. Does get a little bit of tagging in, but it's going to be FNS to find one. FNS to double down, find both of them. 4 kills for FNS on the round, so he's back. And compLexity going to pick up the first full gun round. So now we're going to see it go 10-9. How's that money looking on the terrorist side? I hit 2 buttons at once. Oh, they got plenty of money. Should see the AWP come out for JDM as well. Maybe go for an early cheeky peeky pick towards the A bomb site. Let's see how his spawn looks. That's pretty crappy. See if he's got good movement. Maybe do a little bit of head boosting, run boosting to get himself down towards the A slope. Doesn't look like he's going to have much help from his teammates here. Yeah, he's actually just going to go towards Palace. That's fine. Scout on Peter. He's going to be taking that over towards the ticket booth side. And now we'll see. Slow play. Molly put behind the smoke just in case anybody wants to get a little bit too aggressive behind that area, but now comes the push. Nate's going out in the open. Yay, going to be able to find one. Good counter flashes, but it's Nitro to capitalize on a second. Peter with that scout from CT, trying to do some work with it. Yay, managing to find a second kill, but Nitro doubles that. He's going to find 2 of his own. And now that A bomb site is heavily compromised, but that bomb yet to work its way in towards the site and get planted. Now, do they have a smoke down in CT? They do, but it's not a good smoke. There's a huge gap in that. Planting, I believe, on the side of default boxes. Nitro's going to be able to get that down, and we are going to see JDM playing under Palace with that AWP. Nitro is going to be on the A slope as well as stealed by Tetris. They've pretty much got all angles covered. Easy shot for JDM. Going to be looking for a little bit more. Doesn't realize just yet that all 3 CTs are coming from the same angle. That's an easy shot. Second player, final player jumping up. Not able to land that one just yet. Def. I'm not really sure why he's sticking around, thinking that he's going to go 1 versus 3 here, but he has got Nitro low. Nitro is going to finish it off around the corner of the box, salvaging the AWP and bringing things equal once again, 10-10. And compLexity's money is in the crapper. 1,400 for Peter, 1,450 for Android. We might see a force buy here just because their money is so low. Well, yeah, I mean, Android buying down to $750 doesn't really bode well. Peter's actually going to be on the USP, so we'll see. Again, fast lower mid control. That's Twists coming around from underpass. The rest of the squad just patiently waiting for him to probe for intel to the top side of middle. So 4 T-side players for Liquid in the top side of mid. One just holding deep on a slope. That's a flashbang for Connector. Twists and Elige going to lead the charge in towards A. 4 CT players are in the A bomb site right now. Take note of that. Android watching down towards Connector. Yay watching towards A ramp. Def watching towards Tetris. And Peter watching towards Tetris. And Def watching for the Palace Peak. That bomb is actually working in towards A. So this stack could potentially work out. They've got 2 players with armor. One of them is playing towards B. Here come the incendiaries towards the A bomb site. Twist's going to be able to open things up onto Android. Nice taps from Steel. Takes down Yay. They don't even get a chance to use the pistols. Last one's Def behind Firebox. He's spotted. He's taken down. Nitro. 2 kills on the round. It's just down to FNS. Last man standing. And he's going to get a bullet to the teeth. Twist survives on 5 HP. Somebody showed Don Hossie that Elige jump right there because we all can make fun of him for not knowing how to make the window to catwalk jump. So 11-10 Liquid. I believe this is actually their first lead of the match. Yeah, they were tied at 2-2, and then they were tied at 9-9. This is their first lead so far. Can I do the jump? Yes, I can. I can do the jump. Not every time, but I can do the jump. Full eco round from compLexity. Their money, like I said, in the immortal words of James Yet the Frag Bardoff, their money sucks. Steel pushing up aggressive with that bomb in hand. Def close quarters with the CZ. This could be a little bit dangerous, especially when Yay is still hitting shots. Def able to find one. The refrags come in. It's a 2-for-2 trade. Firepower advantage obviously heavily in the Liquid favor. Flashbang in towards CT. Nobody to worry about in Palace. Peter on the backside of that smoke. Is that incendiary going to spread far enough to flush him out of position? Doesn't matter. Nitro capitalizes on one more. Peter able to get one. All of a sudden, it's been turned on its head. Look at this positioning from Elige. He comes all the way around from CT. They have no idea. Peter, where's the comms? Where else could you have possibly gotten killed from? I'm just going to let that one sink in there for a sec, boys. Oof. Oof. All right, so 12-10 it goes. Team Liquid now with a 2-round lead. It's going to be a double-up setup for the CT side. Now, we saw Nitro and JDM with double-up setup when they were on the CT side. It didn't really work out too well for them. Did not really work out too well for them in the long run. Now we're going to have to see whether or not they can do it on the compLexity side. Peter has been struggling in this map. He is sitting down there at 11 kills. Def is on 18, trailing Yay, who is having a very solid map right here. 25, 3, and 16. Doing a brunt of the work for his team, especially on the A bomb site defenses. But look at this, Elige getting close. Peter going to be shotgun alping this one. There you go. That's not a shot that you miss. Counter flashes come in. Yay, spamming wildly. It's actually JDM with the off to take him down, but there it is. Peter in the back lines, able to find one. Looking for a little more. That's 3 kills on the round for PD. And the rest are going to get cleaned up by Android. That's going to be another round on the board for compLexity. And the money, well, they're going to have to buy one for JDM. Could potentially put an AWP in his hands. Let's see if they opt to do that. No. So he's going to be on an AK this time around. Maybe something faster from Liquid. I'd like to maybe see something a little bit faster. They played a contact play in the last round. Didn't really work out for them. They decided to push through the smoke on a slope and paid dearly for it. Well-timed counter flash came in. That actually blinded Steel as he tried to get out through the smoke. So unfortunate for them. It doesn't necessarily pan out, but Who's to say otherwise? Maybe, okay. I was going to say maybe a run boost in a mid, but it would be stupid to jump over the top of a smoke. They're just looking to see if there's any mid aggression coming up from the chair side of mid. Counter flash. Incendiary goes out. Nitro goes down. Peter playing over towards the window room, able to find one. And FNS, nice shot. Does manage to take down another. And JDM, he found himself out of the window along with Elige. They're still trying to get in towards this bomb site. Elige caught completely unawares of FNS's position. Not really sure what went on there. It's going to be down to Twist versus 3. Would be a pretty wild 1v4 if he's able to pull this one off. He's got Ye on catwalk. It's good smoke just to cordon off that area. He's going to have to flush it up. Good molly there from Ye. Forces his hand, pulls him out of position. One way or the other, he would have had to peek into the AWP player of death. That's going to tie things up, 12-12. So now we'll have to see a save come out from the Liquid side. Going to be difficult. All things considered, Nitro on a Glock. Couple P250s, couple Deagles come to play. See whether or not they can throw down into this round. It's fast towards A. Flashbangs are out, but that doesn't really do its job. Yeah, he's going to be able to find 2 over there towards the CT ticket booth. Whiff. All down to Steel. Should get dropped by Ye here, but no. He's going to be able to find 2 kills. Maybe a little quick jiggle peek. Nade out over the top, but he's fallen back to Tetris. He's not going to take any damage from that nade. Still looking for a little bit more. They're going to start to press onto his area. And yeah, finally Def able to take him down. 13-12 now. compLexity back in the lead. See if they can finish this one off right now, but compLexity pushing for a map 3. Team Liquid trying to stay alive in this one. Money kind of in the dumps here. Alp gets thrown over to JDM. He is sitting at 19 frags up there towards the top. Twists is taking over the lead as far as the Liquid side is concerned, 21-2-17, but it's 28 frags leading the way for Ye. Def not too terribly far behind him. He's starting to catch up, 12-15. So compLexity waking up here on map 2. Bomb waiting back, top side, middle. A lot of nades getting thrown out, and they are going to use their utility to take over that mid control and steal. Well, he's waiting in Palace. Ye is up on top of the balcony this time around. So staying mobile in the A bomb site, nicely done from him. He's been playing this off angle in the backside of the site. Can I get an X? Yes. Nice playing up top here. And he's been playing over towards triple as well. So staying active on that A bomb site, really trying to switch things up for him. And now Def gets a little bit more aggressive. Spots nobody over here towards the B halls just yet. FNS is going to get aggressive behind it. So now they make their way on in. But with an open catwalk, this is where things get dicey. Oh, JDM misses the timing, but they're close enough to hear the scope. And there it is. Nitro with the peek finds one. Steel's going to walk right into his death, surely. But the push is going to be coming in towards B, and FNS has given up his back. Flashbang comes in, Twists is over here. FNS goes for the spray, will find the frag, but in the meantime, Peter falls, keeping it on a 3 versus 3, and FNS very low on HP, 12 to be exact. Bomb planted, acting as if another terrorist is on the board, and 2 players coming around from market. That's a good nade. Oh, no! Not expecting the second player to be over there, but they put JDM in a 1 versus 2. He is in a very difficult 1 versus 2, and he's going to miss the shot. FNS comes out from the Palace window, the B Hall's window, and he will find the frag. 12 HP notwithstanding. It was versus an AWP. So 14 rounds now for compLexity. So now we have to see. Pause in. Money, not very good for Liquid. You can see they are quite low on the funds. Quite low indeed. So, what do they do behind this? They're going to have to buy, unless they're playing for overtime on map number 2 in a best of 3. So they might resign themselves to map 3, thinking that their train is going to be significantly better than complexities, but as of right now, Team Liquid looking a little flat-footed here on the T side. A little bit flat-footed. Pause over. Freeze time diminished. Pistols for Team Liquid. So it does look like they are going to be playing for overtime here. Unless they can get in the face early and often. It's a good deep nade towards the top side of middle. That's going to chip away a little bit from JDM, but look at how fast they're up through connector. This could work out here for Team Liquid. The rotation is on, but Steel finds one. And now they're going to be able to push on in. Steel trying to stay alive here. Does some decent damage onto FNS. Drops him down to 28 HP. There's the CZ from range, and this is working right now. A couple of players trying to get cheeky over here. FNS turns his back to avoid the flash, and JDM with an unbeknownst to them, a rifle. And somehow Team Liquid pull it off. So all around a nice round, and somehow they managed to pick up 2 AWPs into the next round. So let's see. It's going to be 3 AKs and 2 AWPs into this one. compLexity, they're going to have to save one to go for the final round bye. Team Liquid on the verge of tying this up, 14-14, 28th round of map number 2. 28th round. I think they're just trying to draw this one out because our next match starts in about 15 minutes. They don't want us to have too long of a break between matches. So, let's see. Very forward play from Ye. 2 body armored players here for compLexity. That's going to be Ye and FNS. And FNS does have a flash bang. Or is he going to throw his flash bang? His flash bang is from Ticket. He could flash bang middle. Very slow round here. Def's got a good position. I like this spot on bricks and window room. It's hard to sniff a player out if they're up there. Now, you know, you can dump a Molotov into the corner, but they've got a fast escape. Look at this boost on Cat. Nicely played there from Liquid. Put Twists up on high, let him get an opportunity for his team. And JDM now patiently waiting for Peter to rear his head from around the corner, but this timing from Def is going to be brutal. Oh! Never mind. Still goes down. JDM going to be able to find the return frag. Spotted, though. Nitro able to find one more, and that's going to leave just Ye by his lonesome all the way in the back lines. Did manage to salvage the M4, so he's going to carry that forward for the time being. You almost feel bad for Def in that situation, you know, because he bides his time. He waits in window room. He gets back up through the window. Decides to go a little bit faster than he probably should, just based off of the fact that he made a lot of sound, giving Twists just enough time to make that 180 happen, but that was still a sick shot from Twists. It's a sick shot. Slowly getting closer. Spotted, continuation spray. Twists trying to get that gun out of his hands, and they actually give up an AWP. So Ye is going to carry that over into the one of the final rounds of the half. We're going to go the full distance here, 30 rounds. We'll see. Double up setup on the CT side. Def and Peter, it worked for him before. Can it work again, though? JDM's got his handy-dandy AWP. Twist's not going to have it because he lost his at the end of the last round, so that being said, we're going to have one team on map point going into this round, or going into the next round. Peter aggressive towards mid. Not going to pull the trigger in time. So JDM gets the return frag, keeping things on an even keel, 4 versus 4, as we continue on into this 29th round. Trying to slow things down a little bit. I like this angle from Def. You've got enough time to hit a little flicky poo over towards the apartment side, but you can watch your catwalk at the same accord. I'm just not sure. Maybe the gun barrel could be spotted from a player if you actually scope in from the B-bomb site, or from the B halls, but nevertheless, he's going to fall back and play from bench. All 4 remaining T-side players are going to make their way in towards the B-bomb site, and this is going to get a little bit dicey for compLexity, given the fact that they've got a lot of utility that they're about to pour into this site, and FNS is going to have a lot of people coming his way. Managing to find the first kill, looking for the second one, and he will capitalize on it. JDM's got a pounce. There's the flick. Now he will hit the shot, but they've left Def on the site. 40 seconds remain. Twists and JDM. Do they realize that he's going to be over here? There's the peek out. He's going to go down, but Ye is there for the answer. He's got the secondary up now as it has dropped off of Peter's dead body, leaving it down to just JDM. He's going to find one more. Judging by the trajectory of that HE grenade, he's got to assume that player is coming around from the market side, but he's second-guessing himself. Oh, he had no spotted him. There's the peek. He misses the shot. Android's going to clutch it out. compLexity on map point. Comes down to the 1v1. The buy for the CT side is probably going to be crap into this round, but nevertheless, they've got themselves at least securing overtime. So the final round of the second half, final round of regulation to say the least, and Team Liquid on the back foot. Galil, CZ, AWP, and 2 AKs to work with. Opening though, JDM going to be able to find one. There's the return frag. Steel's been quiet this match, but he gets a good kill. Trying to plant behind that, but Android's going to be able to find him through the smoke, and that's going to open things up here for the CTs. Opportunity arises. Still trying to spam through. They left it to Nitro on 10 HP to try and get that bomb down. He does manage to do so and does manage to fall back. He's playing from Sandwich. Twist's going to be up on high. Are we pushing for OT? Flashbang through the smoke. They're going to try to make their way on through, and Nitro is going to fall. There's the flash from JDM. He's trying to prevent them from peeking his teammate. There's the shot. Def down, looking for a second one, but it's going to be Twists to find it. FNS trying to make his way around. Catches one jumping. It's JDM with 16 HP. The bomb is planted for him. Doesn't have to worry too much. And finally, FNS finds the bomb. There's no time left. Kit in hand. He's got to stick it. There it is. FNS kind of trying to shake his head. No, please don't. Please don't. But he did it anyway. 3 kills for JDM on the round. They save overtime. It's going to go the distance here. Now remember, the magical number that we are looking for in overtime is 19. We're looking for 19 rounds. First team to get 19 in the opening overtime, 22 for the second overtime, and 25 for the third overtime. Should we go that far? Hope to God we don't, but you never know. You never know, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to grab a drink real quick. I will be right back, guys, as we wait for overtime to start. Okay, I am back. You know, one of my favorite one of my guilty pleasures as an adult. I'm a 32-year-old grown-ass man, right? Talking about video games on the internet. That's what my life has become, and I love every second of it. But one of my guilty pleasures as a 32-year-old adult male is chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is just so good. Just imagine your guys' lives listening to a 32-year-old talk about video games. Talking about video games alone? I'm not alone. I got 9,000 people with me. I'm never alone. The voices in my head keep me company. That's quick. No, dude. I'm talking about some serious, like, legit chocolate milk, my man. Legit. let me do a little of this, a little of that, a little tweak of this. All right. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We are live into overtime here. Map number 2 of this best of 3. 1 map advantage for Team Liquid, as they are continuing to look pretty solid into this one, but a little bit flat-footed, all things considered, going forward into this map. So now we get to see whether or not they can bring this one back from the verge of going down, as they had to muscle their way back in for the overtime. Double up setup continues here for the CT side. Def and Peter going to be boasting those scoped rifles. Def is on catwalk. Might get contested over here in this area in a little bit, as there are 3 terrorist side players, including the bomb carrier over towards the top side of middle right now. CT's relatively fanned out, and Peter's got the other op, so they're kind of cross-firing middle with these AWPs. He's going to take a cheeky peeky down there towards the underpass side of things. FNS playing one of my favorite spots on the B-bomb site, bench wall. Nice shot. There's the ops raining out. They're going to find 3 out of the 5 kills necessary to win the round. Def doubled down, finds 2 with the op on catwalk. He will fall. They still haven't accounted for FNS in his position. Needs to make sure that he doesn't expose himself to any of the players coming out through apartments. And Steel managing to find one more, but Android answers back. It's down to there you go. FNS bides his time, finally decides to pounce, and will find the frag. And compLexity going to go up 16-15. So again, still a very close matchup between these 2 teams, but all things considered, compLexity, they do have the more favored side, all things. I just said all things considered. I need to stop saying that phrase. It really gets old. So again, JDM on the AWP. The money very low for the T side. They need a bomb plan if they want to continue to buy into the next couple of rounds here, but we'll see ultimately how it goes. Top mid control once again. Def going to get flashed off the angle, so he's going to have to find a different one this time around, but he's playing the same exact spot that he was in the last time. They might go for catwalk control again. That's the backside connector smoke. Thrown from top side of middle. It's not the worst phrase when you consider all things. God damn it. Well played, sir. Well played. I only consider most things. Up close and personal. Elige going to win that battle this time around. So no double kills for Def this time. They've got catwalk control. 2 players still to beat in the B bomb site, and they've got a player on A slope who has not moved an inch for the past 40 seconds. That's Steel, AK in hand, waiting for a player. Oh, thanks, Auto Director. You went right to the person I was talking about. Auto Director finally did something right. Unbelievable. Ooh, the timing. It's good, but Android still wins that fight. 43 HP. Look at Alicia's position snuffed out. Ye's going to be able to find one. Nitro gets the return, so we are into a 3-on-3, but it's an AWP and an AWP versus an M4 and 2 AKs and 1 AK. Try to follow that statement along. Peter looking for the CT push. He's going to have to move a little bit quicker, sooner. JDM trying to get aggressive over here. Does manage to find the shot, but Ye's there for the trade. Spots a second player, but are they going to account for Nitro under the balcony? See, flashbangs out. They're both going to turn the corner, and Nitro still hasn't been spotted, but he hugs the ladder. Oh, he tickled it with his toes and then threw him up in the air. And with that being said, compLexity going to get the round on the board. Don't you hate that? You strafe just a little bit too far and you just touch the side of the ladder and it flings you up in the air. That's what happened to Nitro right there. He sidestepped, tagged the ladder, and it threw him in the air. Bit of a bummer there, but compLexity looking pretty good, looking poised to take map number 2, so we could potentially go to a 3rd map here. Remember, there is another best-of-3 series after this one is over. It is Splice versus Luminosity. Ooh, good tag through that molly. Gonna re-peek out. That molly is actually not close enough for it to bother Def. There you go. Ye's going to finish off with Def started. Ye with another one. He's been so good on this A bomb site. Peter going to be able to find one, closing the gap, closing the distance. JDM able to take one more, but it's down to twists, 1 versus 4. What could he possibly do here? Spots one player's elbow. Nice headshot onto Peter. That drops one of the 2 AWPs. Second one found but not fragged. Def's going to lock that one down, and now 3 potential map points here for compLexity to try to push this to map number 3. See where this one goes. Opportunities abound for compLexity. They got 3 shots at closing this one out before we go to a double overtime. Only a matter of time before they could get that one done. We'll see how it goes, though. Definitely potential for both sides to make something happen here. So Liquid, they've got to be flawless on their CT side to force double overtime. compLexity, well, they just need 1 round on the board and immediately into a double-up setup. So it was working for compLexity. Maybe it'll work for Team Liquid. Nitro and JDM. Now, remember, they were hard done by on their CT side. They only got 6 rounds on the CT side before. compLexity mirrored that going into the second half. Aggression from Peter met with equal aggression by JDM. And Joshy Poo's going to win that battle. So it goes into a 4 versus 5 immediately. And Def is tagged down to 60 HP, so he's a little worse for the wear as well. Going to be having a hard time from the beginning of this round. So see where it goes. Yay. Human turret over there. I believe he was using arrow keys to turn the corner. Pop flash in the middle. Not really going to blind anybody. There is one player down there that is going to be a Lige. He's got his back turned to this, so if the flash comes out, he should have time to adjust. There's the flash. He's going to hunker down right around the corner, and Nitro is there, but Nitro doesn't account for Android's wide swing towards the backside of top mid boxes. So he is going to go down to an AK headshot. Missed smoke in middle. Is that a bait smoke? Remember, Fallen was talking about it before. It's not a bait smoke, but Elige not able to land the shots. Remember, I do remember reading something about Fallen calling for coldzera to purposefully miss the window smoke to give confidence to their opponent to peek that area for Fallen to find the kill with the AWP. Nice shot from JDM to start things off. He's going to give up his position, though. He wasn't incendiaried out. He could have definitely boded his time. Elige, though, from CT, able to find one more on the Def, able to find a second one on the Android, and this round should be done. 8 seconds. FNS doing what he can, does decent damage to Steel, but Steel will find the refrag, and it will go 18 to 16. So 2 more rounds left for Team Liquid to make it double OT. Well, I mean, the stats don't lie. Cold Zero is the best player in the world right now. I mean, it's hard to argue with that. Hey, did he make the jump? He ran away anyway. I bet he made that jump. Looking for that opening pick. Def spotting for Nitro. He does realize that there is a player aggressive, but it's actually on catwalk. It's not on towards the underpass area. Twists once again pushing aggressively into apartments. See if they can find anything over that area, but for now it's going to be tough. Full mid control here for the T side of compLexity. 3 players over here, 1 in underpass. Lige is behind the smoking window. He is tagged down to 67. They haven't thrown an incendiary into the window. They actually do have 4 incendiary grenades or Molotovs on the compLexity side. See where they go with this. Lige going to get caught out up on the windowsill, and simultaneously Android finds JDM. That A bomb site is heavily compromised. 2 players rotating around from the B bomb site. They don't realize that Twists is actually pushed as far as he is. There's a player going back to check this one. It's Ye. Ye's going to go down, but now the jig is up. So it's going to be a 4-on-2 as Def finds Nitro. Trying to come through the murder hole with his AWP. He's going to go down. That's going to leave it on Steel and Twists to try and clutch this one out. Now just down to Steel. Does get the dink out. We'll find the frag on Android, but he's got to find 3 more players before all's said and done. Let's not go third person here. This isn't CGS. We do good production here. That's going to be it. 19-16. It goes the way of compLexity. And we will be back with map number 3 very shortly for you guys. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few minutes.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.